Wow. Look at all that color. That's a good looking one. Come on, what are you doing? Get it. Get it. All right, so I'm back at it with Nate. We're up to Poconos. It is 39 degrees and windy and no sun right now. So hopefully the sun will come out because we want to try for hogs today. But really all we can do is flip right now and freeze our asses off. I got a green under this one the last time. Nobody's home today. Oh my God, this wind. What is happening? Little garter. Pretty dark.
They're not.
Yeah, they're just like, what is happening right now? There we go. Beautiful green. Perfect. Look at that. A smooth green snake here. It's a Phaedrus vernalis. They are insect eaters. They are huge insectivores. They love spiders. As you walk, you'll see a lot of little spiders running through you in like grass like this. So that's why they do so well here. So if you're in a park or like a landscaped area, like a neighborhood where they should be, if they're using pesticides, the snakes aren't going to be where there's no food. These guys are terrestrial. And some people would say they're fossorial. I guess they are, but I think that has to do with finding them under rocks a lot. But they're on the crawl all the time. You just don't see them. One of my friends is a timber monitor, so he has to be up in like power line cuts and stuff. And when they mow down power line cuts or rights away, he has to walk the habitat. And unfortunately, he finds a lot of these guys in the crossfire dead afterwards, which means that they are terrestrial. Whereas the rough greens are arboreal. They love to work smilax, which is like thorny bushes, especially in the pine barrens, serpentine barrens of Pennsylvania, and they'll look for the insects in the vines.
Just slipped the second green. He's like a little grody. I don't know if it's just third or not, but we'll see.
Nate flipped the green. Where'd you get it?
Right there.
Under that rock. Nice. Let me see it. That's good. Both greens haven't been in shed. Okay, let me see it. So it's the first ringneck from this spot. So we got some color going. We're holding on to some of these little snakes. We know where they're going back, but I want to show you all this color all together. All right, we're gonna get something in this little spot of rocks. That's too tight. That looks like it's been flipped by a million herpers. Oh, well, there we go. We got a ringneck. Pretty nice size one. I'm gonna leave that one be. Just kind of, there we go. Don't want to pinch anybody. So this actually looks awesome, but with the cold, I expect that we might strike out because the stuff has the choice to just go into the foundation, stay deeper. Whereas the snakes we were finding before were kind of trapped out for the night, if that makes sense. All right, we proved it out. Got a nice big dark green here. Green number 3. Okay, so Nate's got our handful of garters, red bellies, ringnecks, and smooth greens. We're gonna put all these guys back, but look at all of them. Look at all that color.
I'm not squeezing them tight.
Yeah,
it's
no.
just a lot in one hand.
And it's very cold, so they're not like really trying to get away too hard. So yeah, we never want to stress them out too much. Where this is a reenactment. I should have been filming. I let Nate, I'm like, this rock has me drooling. I love this right here. And then he flips again. Wow. 2 greens and a garter. I wish I had that on.
I was gonna tell you to.
Yeah. Oh well. So we're up to 5 greens here.
5 greens, yeah.
This green's been through some hell. It's a little skinny. It's got this scar here. Wow, we're doing really well. Well, another flip clip I missed, and this is green 6, which ties my second most ever in a day. I'm gonna grab my camera, take a picture of this dude. He's there. Look at that stub tail. That is a beautiful snake. Let's see how Nate's doing here. Okay, so with something like this, I don't want to pinch him, so it's actually probably a female. So I'm gonna just put her right here. She's super cold. And I'll put her rock back. And then, look at that vented. Look at that, there's like blue hues in there.
Very pretty.
And then we'll just let her go.
Stubby tail.
Stubby tail. We'll let her go right back under. No, under. There we go. All right, so we have our third book in the Fascinator Young Readers series, Rattlesnake. This is now available at Amazon or BarnesandNoble.com. What's this guy checking out? So be sure to look for it on any place you enjoy buying your books online. Amazon, Barnes & Noble, wherever. Piles like this is great for baby milks and apparently dog shit bags. But we're gonna work through this and hopefully we find more than just a ringneck. Just in case I was calling milk here with this rock on rock, they love this type of stuff. Yeah, if you can get under there. See, that's where you would find like a baby milk. Nobody's home. I'm not a genius today. So I'm just checking rocks along this. And that makes sense that I'd find a garter here, probably hunting frogs. I'm gonna move him because I think his head moved and I don't want to pinch him. You just go right here for a second, buddy. And then you can find your rock. Go ahead. Hey, that's all pretty awesome. Nate just flipped a spring salamander. I've never found one here. I figured they'd be here, but
Yeah, so the ridge on the nose,
all right.
That's a spring.
That is a spring. So it has this Canthus rostralis. I might be getting that wrong. But that is a spring salamander.
Nice.
Very nice. And they get bigger than this. We have a racer out. This is... Come on, what are you doing? Get it. Get it. Get it. All right.
Destroy me.
So this is what racers do. They're biters. Of course, if you don't want to get bit, you just don't grab it. Somebody had asked me yesterday the difference between rats and racers, and I want to show you something. So I was saying they look a little more evil looking if we're going to anthropomorphize them. You can see that raised scale there. It kind of gives them like a sinister look. They have a pointier nose right there, whereas rat snakes look more puppy dog-like with a round nose, nice round big eyes, no raised keel there that makes them look like they're sneering at you. And this snake is actually warm to the touch, which is pretty crazy considering it's been chilly out here, but they're taking advantage of any little sun they can get. Let's see if we can find a hog laying out.
She is mad.
All right, so Nate's got an Eastern milk here. We missed one that went down a hole, but this is a typical Eastern milk. It's a nice one. Got the side blotching, got those earth tones. It's got the Y on the head. Hold on, there it is. It's actually got some nice outlining to it. Nice big adult. There were two adults. The other one looked a little darker. Probably a male-female pair. And this is a Lampropeltis. Triangulum and Lampropeltis are one of our favorites. There he goes. I found it.
Nice.
All right, it's in shed, but we are on the board. It's deep in blue. Hognose snake. It's on to me. It's starting to puff up a little bit. This is probably my favorite snake in the area. You can see it's definitely got some nice orange in it when it's out of shed. This is an Eastern Hognose snake, a Pterodon platyrrhinos. This one is in shed. It looks like it might have a little bit of a messed up eye because one's blue. That's what the shed should look like. See the blue? But then this other side is like green and cloudy. So it might have a little bit of SFB or just blistering that needs to shed off. Like this snake is probably gorgeous out of shed. See that orange coming through? That's probably a really nice looking, like, it looks like nothing. It just looks earth toned, but watch. See the orange in there? And that's what'll happen. It'll spread out as a defense. It'll look big and scary. These guys are toad eaters. Best way I find them is hiking them up, which is what we did with this one. And I think this is just a male. This is snake species number 89 for the year. We got, or 79. We got 2 more today, so that's great. If you'd like more Fascinator Nature content and to keep abreast on everything that's happening in the conservation world, make sure to sign up at fascinator.live for more tips, trips, and flips. Now back to the video. So I love looking around rocks like this, and disclaimer, I already spotted this girl, but look at the size of this. Is this a timber or a hognose snake? What is happening here?
Oh, wow.
Is that a big hog or what? That is a big female. Let's just get her settled down. Hold on. So this is how hogs usually give themselves away with the hissing. I just don't want her to play dead. That's a cool shot. You can see how they hood up like a cobra. They do bluff strikes. Hear how loud that hissing is. Not that that one in shed wasn't a big deal, but now we're in business. Snakes are coming out with the sun. Finally. Oh, no. No. This is... I was really hoping to avoid this. Man, she's beat up on the bottom. She's playing dead. I didn't even mess with her. Not enough to warrant this. She's really beat up on the bottom. This is an old girl. As found. Well, thank you. That's a good looking one.
Oh yeah, that's like a nice yellow.
So look at this pretty hognose. I don't want it to play dead. I'm pretty sure it's a male.
Head up.
There we go. I'm gonna get your picture while it's sitting there. Look at that. Can't ask for anything better cooperation-wise, that's for sure. Perfect. Another glyph. Wood turtle out. Glyptomus insculpta.
How can you tell that this one's a female?
The easiest way is the plastron, which is the bottom. This is nice and flat. No, thank you. Yeah, so it's nice and flat, whereas the males would be more concave, so that when they're mating, he can sit on top of her a lot easier. There is a way to tell with tail length too, but I'm not very good with that.
Here's a better angle to see how flat it is.
Yeah, nice and flat. And she's probably up here to nest in a few weeks.
Yeah.
All right, so we're letting her go back to her business. She's like, I'm out. Look at that. Nice orange one. That's a gravid female. Yeah. Where are you going? I was going to flip this rock and she was laid on it. All right, let's see if we can get her out.
There she is.
There's a nice orange.
Oh.
You got her?
Yeah. Look at that. Oh my god. Nice.
Dang. This sunlight's pretty harsh. It's a pretty snake. That's all dried poop. She's probably like, dude, why are you wiping this on my face? This thing is warmed up. Man, that's a nice yellow.
Yeah, that's like got like no black on it. It's too warmed up.
Yeah, this thing is warmed up and trying to get away, and I just... Hold on. Chill, man, chill. Look at the yellow. All right, so this one would not sit still. I can't believe I caught it, if I'm being honest. If you were here to witness the chase I put on this, you'd think I was a rock star. Look at this thing. This is an awesome snake. Ugh, there goes the poop. And now it's gonna wipe it on me. There he goes. And there he goes, on his way. That's how he shot down straight away from me, but a lot faster. There he goes off into the woods. All right, so the sun is setting and we're blind. It was an amazing day. It started out at 39 degrees and windy this morning. We got 6 greens, a bunch of other stuff. Got my first red belly of the year and 5 hogs. Yeah, so that's nice. You just never know. This is Nathan with Fast in Nature and Bob Ferguson with Fast in Nature reminding you, step into the outdoors.